Welcome to another video. Hope everyone's doing alright and that. Before I get stuck into today's model, which is going to be this one, the Aston Martin DB5, I'm just going to take a minute to talk about my channel and what you can expect from it. I started about 3.5 years ago out of curiosity. I just wanted to see what it was like to put a YouTube video together, and I loved the process. I primarily stuck to cooking at first. I think I made over 100 cooking videos while I learned to use the cameras and edit properly and that. And I was given a model for Christmas about 2 Christmases ago of my mate Darren, a Spitfire, probably the most popular model in the world. And one model led to another, and here we are. I'm not chasing perfection. I'm not trying to be like any other model channel. There's loads of fantastic model channels out there to learn from. But I thought it'd be good just to see an ordinary guy's progress. You won't find polished tutorials or expert techniques and that. It's just me building one kit at a time. Hopefully a bit better than the last one. 10 or 15 minutes, just chilling out, bit of music, mistakes and all, fantastic. I do like to use the AI tools and that. I love messing about with tech creatively and that. So I like to make my own music, do the thumbnails, stuff like that. It's a work in progress. I did try with the narration. I've dropped that off for the time being because it takes a lot of work to get it the way I was getting it to, but it still wasn't good enough. So I'm going to practice in the background with that. It may show up again in the future, or it may not. It's just all part of the fun and that experiment and that. Fantastic. Like I said, nothing serious, just a relaxed look at a model being made, a bit of nice music. Hopefully it'll nudge someone to pick a kit up for themselves if they haven't done one for a long time and that, or just somewhere have a trip down memory lane, bit of a nostalgic trip. I'm trying to pick interesting models, different ones and that. I will be doing a few planes and that like everyone else because they're good to practice on and get me skills right. Yeah, fantastic. Right, I'm going to stop waffling on. Let's get stuck into today's build. Fantastic. Bit of a special model kit, this one. This was the 3rd model I ever built, and the one that gives us the idea about tracking me progress. So this model's played a massive part in how my channel's worked out. I've been itching to do it for ages, but I thought I'd hold off until I've got a bit more experience in that, and hopefully I can do a better job. Last time, I used everything that come in the box. It's a starter kit, and this is what the result was. And I'll tell you what, it turned out alright, you know. There was a few mistakes. There's a bit of a line there, which I'm not too happy about, and I lost a couple of details. But hopefully this time, we can get it spot on. Right, let's get out of the box. I'll run you through my plans, and we'll see this one come together. Right, this is everything that come in the box. We'll have a quick run through it while I go through my plans and that. But we've got the instructions here, and the before you start guide. I have downloaded a copy from the ScaleMate site, so I can zoom in and that, because I find it a lot clearer. I can see exactly where the bits have to go. But my plan is to build as much up as I possibly can before painting it. I'm starting to learn my lesson on that one. I'm going to be concentrating on the interior first. I'm going to try and get a bit more detail than I did the last time. I know you can't see it, but it does make a difference. So I'm going to be doing the seats slightly darker than the carpets. The dashboard's going to go a bit darker. I'm going to try and get a bit of wood effect going on the steering wheel and that. I'm not too sure yet if I'm going to glue the body and the bottom of the car together before painting the body, or if I'm going to do it off the car. I want to try and avoid this situation happening again. The colour, I'm going to change the colour a little bit. I'm not going to go with this light colour because I think it doesn't look anything like that. I've picked this one. It's a model colour from Valgiro or something. Gunmetal grey. I'm going to have to water it down a little bit again in the airbrush. But fingers crossed I can do it in that. And yeah, fantastic. We've got with decals here. These are absolutely minute, these. Look at the size of them. I did lose a few on the first model. I lost the shield and the badge and that. I was a little bit gutted. But look at the size of these. I put the scissors next to one so you can see the scale. Minute. But hopefully I've got a little bit more experience with these now and that. In that micro set stuff. That seems to be helping us out a lot. I've been buying myself some acrylic pens in different colours, so I can start trying to put like the indicators in properly in the brake lights and that. I struggle with a paintbrush getting it right in and that. So right, grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up. I'm waffling on now. Let's see an Aston Martin come together. Fantastic. Right, I think I'm going to leave this one here. Unfortunately, towards the end, I lost a couple of the decals because they're absolutely minute. Look at the size of that thing there. There's an Aston Martin badge there. You wouldn't even know it was there. Absolutely tiny. But it went together really well. I took my time. Painted the interior up, the two-tone and that. And it looks alright. I've given it a bit of a mahogany steering wheel. And yeah, man, fantastic. The wheels turn and that. Underneath, looks fantastic. Look at that. It's crisp as out. All the parts in that show up and that. Fantastic. I managed to do all the lights with the acrylic pen and that. That seems to help us a bit better and that. And there is a couple of faults down the side here. A bit of rash in there on the paint. I tried to touch it up with a brush and it hasn't quite worked. I struggled to get the bumper on. I had to trim the cuttings off and like just stick it to the body. It wouldn't fit. Fantastic, but apart from the decals being so small and losing a couple, I'm really pleased with this one. I'll bring the other one in so I can have a look alongside it and that. And look at that, fantastic. Like I say, it's not perfect, but I'll tell you what, I'll take that. Absolutely mint. Right, let's find a spot in the cabinet and say we're goodbyes. Right, I've stuck it up here on the top shelf alongside my first attempt in between the Escort and the Land Rover and that. Absolutely fantastic. And there we have it, the DB5, mint. The next model, we're going to continue on the car theme. It's a bit of a step up, so this has been a bit of a warm up. We're going to be having a go at this thing. The Revel McLaren 570S, absolutely fantastic. It's my first 1/24th scale car. I'm going to be doing it over a few videos, so I don't rush it and spoil it and that. And yeah, fantastic. So if you like the video, hit likes, hit subscribes and that. Do the YouTube stuff for us, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later.